Hello to my Aries. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get right into it, Aries. Talking to you wherever Aries is in your birth charts. All right, Aries, let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. Talking to you wherever Aries is in your birth chart. This video is for the 22nd through the 29th of December. 22nd through the 29th of December. All right, Aries. All right. The general reading, take only what resonates with you. We're in the last quarter moon phase of the number 8. This is the year of 8. Lots of purging going on. Purge. The year of purge. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Don't be distracted by the devil and the devil's antics. Source is trying to bring you to a level of emotional maturity. Right, that's the King of Cups, and there's no gender in tarot. So this is the King of Cups. We have the Six of Cups here. Yep. Here we have the Eight of Wands here. So we have the Four of Wands here. We have the Knight of Swords here, and also the Ace of Wands here. Okay, so there is a there are 3 people that did something behind your back. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, Aries. Hold the phone. Hold on, because you're distracted right now. You're distracted by something else. Okay, you're distracted. You think somebody is running away from something. You're distracted. Okay, all right. But there's 3 people who did something behind your back. You're distracted. That's what the Six of Cups is. Like some people did something behind your back. And Source has been trying to get some information to you, but you can't see it because you have a one, the Tower card is retrograde. That's your ruling planet, Mars, right? And so you've been in fight mode, right? So you've been in fist fight mode. I'm so mad. Such and such and such and such. Somebody manipulated my emotions. They're a master manipulator. You've been in fist fight mode. But Source needs you to get in prayer warrior mode because there's 3 energies that did something behind your back that you were not aware of. And that's the real thing that's going on here. So while you trying to hop on flights, because that's what the Eight of Wands, and you trying to hop on flights and, bait something into something, and, because that's Four of Wands and Ace of Wands. You and somebody, I feel like somebody may have a new and exuberant love in their life, but it's also like things moving fast, like this Eight of Wands, like fast tracking something. And it could also mean somebody's on a plane going somewhere, right? But then we got the 4 and 5, like baiting somebody into something and then switching up. Source is saying somebody baited you into something and switched up on it, right? But it was 3 energies baited you into something and switched up on something. They left you in the dark about something. Excuse me. They're currently doing something behind your back. So Source needs you to stay focused. They're doing something behind your back. Needs you to stay focused. Let's see what they're doing behind your back. Inquiring minds want to know what is going on. I know y'all can do multiple things at one time, but I need to know what is going on. Yeah. I want to know. That's what I'm talking about. Like, See, Mars is retrograde. That's a Tower card. But so is Chiron. That's the thing that's throwing a lot of people off. Mars and Chiron is throwing a lot of people off. Also, Uranus is retrograde. That's the Fool card. So it's like leave a bunch of distractions behind because the enemy is using a lot of people. Not only are we closing out this karmic cycle year 8, that's the year 8, The dark side of 8 is people who succumb to passive and powerless behavior, or people who are egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. And the way that the enemy is getting people thrown back into the next 8 years of karmic cycles is by using past hurts, pride, anger, guilt, and shame. That is how the enemy is setting traps for people. So that would be like equivalent to, and I've been using this example in some of the other readings, Aries, like you go to the grocery store and somebody taps your car. All of a sudden you hop out the car because your mind is on something else, because you having a total recall, a download. You get out the car, you argue with somebody. Next thing you know, you distracted, right? And so you're not really paying attention to something else coming from, somewhere else, blindsiding you. And so Source is saying you need your full attention. And so when Chiron is retrograde, you get a chance to slow down and deal with your deepest spiritual wounds. Focus on healing your deepest spiritual wounds. So that's a time when we're in the last quarter moon phase. It's a time for introspection. For real, people need to be in hermit mode. Really, you need to be in receiving mode. You can have stuff delivered to your house if you really need to, be in this feminine energy. See how this person right here is sitting in a lotus position? Yeah, somebody need to be sitting in a lotus position somewhere, listening to water sounds, looking out the window, and receiving mode, getting some downloads. Not on flights, popping up and doing this and that, moving around. Because Source is saying it's some energies that's doing some stuff behind your back that you're going to be surprised. So let's see. Let's see. What are they doing behind Aries' back? What is going on behind Aries' back? Somebody think they got a quick this and quick that. I'm going to do something real quick and I'm going to just hurry up and... Somebody think there's somebody running from something, or somebody thinks you're running from something where... So it's saying you need to stay focused. But we starting out with the King of Cups. And so it's trying to get you to stay on your throne. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. And something's going to blindside you if you don't sit down somewhere. Because right now, it's just that moment of indecision, right? Something from... It's two energies. It's two energies I feel like somebody's going to walk in on. You know what I'm saying? It's like a time split. You know how like sometimes you leave your keys in the house, you on your way rushing somewhere, right? It's a time split. And you just like, oh, that's right, I forgot my keys. Let me rush back in the house real quick, right? And you see something, you're like, oh, shoot. What or you overhear something, you're like, what in the, right? Slow down. It's some situations that's going on. Because you're going to ask what the motive is. What is the reason? There's something. Source needs you to see something. You too busy flying around. Source needs to get you in slow down mode. Because something is happening and you moving around too fast. And Source needs you to do the shadow work. Source needs you determined to get somewhere so fast. Source needs you to sit down and do the shadow work. Because there's something that's going on right up under your nose that you're not seeing. Somebody has new love trying to come in. Your third eye is open. Somebody is determined. I'm just in determination mode to get somewhere so fast. And something is going on right up under your nose. Something shady is going on right up under your nose. Yeah. So all these shady trees right here. Source is trying to cook up something nice for you, but something shady is going up under your nose. And so, yeah. You got a lot of familiar spirits around you. A lot of familiar spirits. It's like everybody else around you know what's going on, and you're the only one that don't know what's going on. You got a lot of familiar spirits around you, and you're the only one that don't know. Yeah. Because it's like somebody is so busy saying somebody's a dark witch. I'm familiar with dark witchcraft, but don't even see it. Something is going on right up under your nose. A form of dark witchcraft is bullying. That's a form of dark witchcraft. Bullying, threatening somebody with an object, other stuff, hovering over people, that kind of intimidation, all of that. Something you're going to walk in on. Something Source wants you to see. Be determined about that. There's too many different forms of dark magic that somebody's not, knowledgeable about. That's what Source needs you to see something. Something else is going on. There's too many other people going on that see stuff that you're not seeing, and something's about to happen. Like I said, karmic cycles are being broken, and something has already been fulfilled. Something has already been fulfilled. Yeah. Lovers. Some kind of a partnership in business partnership in business or partnership in love. Some kind of decision has been made. Yep. The Source is trying to, it's not a partnership if somebody is being talked down to. They're being threatened. Somebody's being talked down to. Somebody's being humiliated and talked to like they're less than a human being. Right? They're being humiliated, talked down to. Something is happening right up under your nose. And Source is saying, but what Source is trying to bring to you is, Source is trying to bring you somebody that is like, so that's something you may be able to relate to, somebody talking down to you, or like maybe you wouldn't relate to them. Maybe you like, I wouldn't let somebody talk to me like that. But Source is trying to bring you a partner in business or a partner in love, and the decision has already been made by Source. But Source is saying you got to make room for that by slowing down and getting in divine feminine energy, by sitting down somewhere and just, okay, whatever plans you may have had, slow down and sit down and through a meditation. Sit down through meditation, because something is being done right up under your nose, behind your back. Something is being done right behind your back with three energies that somebody is just like, how in the world did I miss this? Moving around so fast. Somebody feels like they got the weight of the world on their shoulders. They've been carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. Somebody's been bullying somebody, making somebody responsible for something. Some seeds have been planted in somebody's mind to work for some money. How are they making their money? Some seeds have been planted and they feel like they got the weight of the world on their shoulders. Source needs you to overhear a conversation. Here's the Seven of Cups here. So the scales can fall from your eyes. Here's the King of Swords here. But what Source really needs you to do is raise your frequency so you don't have anything negative to say about anybody. If it's not about adjusting crowns, all the conversations need to be positive, all of that. Get rid of the low vibrating conversations about anybody, because that is how the enemy has been using somebody. With gossip. So for instance, if you've been talking about somebody, oh yeah, they practice witchcraft behind closed doors, and you so busy running around, I gotta take care of this, I gotta go, all right, I'll be back, I'm so yeah, okay, such just talking and running out the door, and I'll be back, and just busy, right? You'll miss things. But Source needs you on your throne, high vibrational, emotionally intelligent, and logically intelligent. So at a high frequency, you're kind of slow with your speech, and you're making, like, well, I would rather not call somebody, they practicing dark magic. Let's pray for them. Let's just sit down, because in that prayer, Source is going to download something else to you. But let's talk about, we don't want to have that kind of conversation, because through prayer, you're going to find something else out. That's what Source is trying to tell you. And it's going to come to you fast. It's going to come to you fast because you are ruled by Mars. There's a Temperance card. See, there's a Sagittarius. It's a Sagittarius is seeing something that a lot of people are not seeing. They know it's coming on. Everybody's reading. I'm just like everybody. A lot of people gonna be so shocked and surprised and dazed and amazed. Like, oh my God, I didn't see nobody. Well, nobody said anything. So it's just trying to get everybody to see everything from a high frequency. Trying to get everybody to see something from a high frequency. And watch when everything comes out, watch everybody blames one person. Watch everybody blames one person. When Source is trying to get everybody during Mars retrograde, which is a tarot card, to slow down and go through a total recall, and also a total recall of everything. Total recall of everything that's going on, and slow down and get into hermit mode. The moon is moving from Virgo, which is in receiving mode. That's last quarter moon phase. That means go into hermit mode. Stay in the house, get your downloads, get your notepad, write out what Source is downloading into your spirit. That's Mercury is the communication messenger planet, right? You're getting a lot of downloads, a lot of messages, but a lot of things that you want to close out and purge about you, everybody connected to you. It's coming so many different ways. It can come from social media. It can come from dream, daydream, night dream, a lot of different things. Because some energies around you are so used to you moving around so fast. You got disappointment, you got to take care of this, you got to do that, you got to. So it's saying, I need you to slow down. I need you to slow down before you have no choice but to slow down. Lover's card again. How many clues do people need? Eight of Swords. Somebody got on blindfolds, feeling restricted. Somebody got on, can't see a thing. So, somebody is being talked to any kind of way. Somebody is being talked to like they are just less than nothing. And people cannot see. This is another form of dark magic. Somebody feels worthless. Somebody's being bullied. Somebody feels worthless. They feel like they can't, and this is somebody right in your midst. Two of Cups. Two of Wands. Somebody's peace is disrupted, and there's the Tower card. You'll be making a phone call. Here's the Queen of Cups. You will be making a phone call. Not will you may, you will be. You'll be making a phone call. Two of Pentacles. Because there's an imbalance going on, a serious imbalance going on. Ace of Swords. Somebody you hadn't talked to in a long time, and somebody you refuse to talk to. You'll be making a phone call. Because it keeps coming out in your readings. And somebody was chained literally to the devil. The same person that somebody was demonizing, you'll be making a phone call to them. Same person that everybody was trying to keep everybody away from. Oh, that person is the devil. That person's responsible for this. That person, they're responsible for that. When actually the person was really trying to help and alert everybody to something. That person's access was completely cut. That's what this Ace of Swords here. The person's access was cut. Every time that person try to reach out, access cut. So something is, like I said, something's going to bring you back to the King of Cups here. And going to stop people talking about wills, trust, land. Somebody's going to stop talking about, because that is a gross imbalance. It's been throwing everybody out of balance, talking about money. Who's growing money, who has land, trust, wills. You got people out here that's doing all kinds of crazy stuff for money, and people still they can't stop themselves from talking about it. It's like they cannot stop themselves. But that's going to stop. That is going to stop. Because people, like, they literally are chained to that. This whole, I gotta do whatever to have this. No, you do not. Somebody was literally in survival mode, and the very energy that the energy needed help. People could have been having warm chats and conversations and prayer circles, but people were too busy demonizing certain people and couldn't even see the. So, yeah. First red flag: pray and meditate. He apologizes for betraying you. He apologizes for betraying you. Yep. It's all becoming clearer now. Somebody that's connected to you, their demon was pride. They were too prideful to tell you something. But you have the gift of premonition. You kept getting these forewarnings. You kept getting these downloads, Aries. You just kept getting download after warning after, forewarning after forewarning after fore. Yeah. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. Yeah. Ask Source for clarity. It's time to heal I keep saying it in all my readings. Chiron is retrograde. It's time to heal the wounded healer. Your peace is paramount. Your well of joy is within you. You have a new attitude. Yeah. The curse is now broken. Yeah. Close out the cycle in love. Close out the cycle in love. People gonna stop demonizing people who's trying to help, for real. Everything on planet Earth is connected, and every human being can help another human being out. This is not about who has the best education. This is not a freaking competition. It's really not. Source, the creator, is inside everybody and can help everybody out in some way, shape, form, or fashion. This is not a competition. All this right here, all this fire right here is a bunch of confusion. That's what this is. And the enemy has just been running rampant. So, using past hurts, pride, anger, guilt, and shame for this and that, when really Source has been helping people to say, okay, well, work on your shadow self. That way, you don't have anything to feel shameful about or angry or whatever. So, somebody trying to use your past against you, okay, all right, let them hold that bag. You know, hey, thank you for letting me know how far Source has brought me. So that you're not using somebody else's past against them. So you can help somebody, you can pray for somebody else. That if you thought they were practicing some kind of dark magic and you didn't know they would be literally being chained to something, you can say, listen, I'm not judging anybody, I'm going to help somebody. So that's what Source is trying to tell somebody. Like, somebody was being chained to something for money. Too much conversation and gossiping going on. Somebody thought they met a soulmate at a bar or something, started drinking with that energy. That energy like end up being a snake. The energy ended up being a snake. When once the scale fell from their eyes, it was too late. They put them in a survival mode situation. Somebody thought that person was a soulmate energy. They thought, oh, we got so in common. You know, they thought they'd sit down having a couple of drinks, all types of spirit. But as soon as those scales but that was a setup from the beginning. The person got this, somebody you have an emotional connection with. They met them somewhere, had a little couple of drinks, and they so the scale fell from their eyes. This could be somebody's this is a loved one. Somebody was too busy to see something. Now everybody pointing fingers. Wheel of the year. Yep. Somebody's gonna feel, you know, there is an energy that has been really a guardian angel, really, for everybody. And this person has kind of sort of been in the wings for a long time. This energy right here has been in the wings. And like I said, there's not a competition, and people really need to stop. If people can demonize people, people can also say, that person, you know what? Thank you for being an angel. Thank you for praying for being a guardian angel. You know, I never met you, heard good things about you. Thank you. Just thank you. While all of this is going on, the energies that people are demonizing as a witch got on the phone and start making some phone calls and got some prayers going on. This is not a competition. That's what I have for you all, Aries. Like I said, it's something you need to see. It's something you need to sit down somewhere. The moon is in Virgo and it's about to move into Libra. If you got a moon calendar, it's about to move into Libra. Source needs you to see something with your own two eyes. Source needs you to see something. '26. I am tactful. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. Some people have just been sitting around believing so many lies about other people that it's just been clouding somebody's judgment, and sitting around just believing just anything they hear. Instead of believing lies, start praying for people, praying for clarity. Source, okay, instead of me believing everything I hear, Source, give me the clear answers for something so I can pray for somebody. I don't need to get familiar with this person, know this about this person, those are familiar spirits. Source, you give me clarity so I can know exactly what to pray for. I don't need gossip. That's only a portion of what I'm hearing. I need clarity from Source. So I can clear this. I can toss some things into a burning bowl so I can have a clear conscience of what I'm praying for. So I can get I can be front and center and pay attention to everything else that's going on around me. If somebody is missing something, that somebody's literally chained to the devil. Something about a Pisces. Somebody is missing something. As soon as somebody moved on, somebody just start. People believe anything they hear, literally anything. Sound like salacious gossip. Oh my God, that's exactly how the enemy gets people in. You connected to people's past hurts. That sounds like something I went through. Pride, anger, guilt and shame. Oh, I wish I was there. I would have done something. That's how the enemy gets people in. Instead of saying, you know what, I wasn't there. I got to pray about the situation. I need clarity, Source. You know, forgive me, Source. I wish I was there. Source is saying, you have something in common with somebody who may have, been busy climbing, moving on with their lives too. You have something in common. Talk to that person. Somebody living in guilt and shame land about something from the past, missing something right here up under somebody's nose. Shadow work. Double tower. Double tower. This person been these right here, these two mirroring spirits have been. You already find out something. You already find out something. You just sit down. You sit yourself down, Aries, and start praying and asking Source for clarity and say nothing negative about anybody. Nothing. Stay off of an airplane. You just sit yourself down and say, Source, just give me some clarity about what I'm not seeing. I was planning on doing such and such. I need to just sit down and pay attention to what's going on and right in front of my face. Remove the scales from my eyes. I need to pay attention to what's going on. Or else you're going to be asking why. That is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. Bye.